Hello! Okay, so I have filmed this 3 times, so excuse me if I'm a little bit off or whatever. The first time I didn't like the background. The second time I tried to do a manual focus on my camera and it didn't work. So again, this is the third time I'm filming it today. So I'm trying to film this while my child's sleeping. So what have I tried to film 3 times today? The pros and cons for cloth diapering. So I have 5 pros and 5 cons. All right, let's get started. Okay, pro number 1. You save money. Oh, yes, you do. You can save a lot of money. I think this is like the biggest pro for cloth diapering. And I'm going to include a little screen at the end of this clip talking about all of the cost of what mine costs and all of that in general. But you save so much. You buy the diapers once and that's it. You use them for the rest of your child's pottying in diaper years. Or maybe even a second or a third kid too. You really save so much money. Pro number 2. You never run out of diapers. If you have cloth diapers, you just use them and wash them. Use them and wash them. That's it. You never run out. You don't have to go to the store, buy more diapers. Oh my gosh, I'm on my last diaper. What am I going to do? Do I have the right, size? All of this stuff doesn't matter. You always have diapers available. Pro number 3. Is you always have the right size diaper. If you start with a one size cloth diaper, which there's different types, and I can explain more about that maybe later in another video, but right now, for general purposes, we have a regular one size cloth diaper, and that'll fit your baby from usually around 8 pounds up until I think 35 pounds in general. So you always have the right size diaper. If your baby grows, the diaper grows. If, let's say you're out and you're in between a size 3 and a size 4, well, really it doesn't matter because your cloth diaper is a size 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever. I don't know what disposable sizes go up to. And also, kind of maybe an extra bonus pro is if we're out with a friend and maybe a pretty good friend, and their baby, let's say, ran out of diapers, technically you can loan them your cloth diaper and it doesn't matter what size. Maybe your child is 1 year old and their child is 6 months old. It doesn't matter because it's the same size. You just adjust the diaper. Pro number 4. The best for the environment. Yes. Disposable diapers, you throw out a lot, and honestly, you just use so many that the landfills are just full of diapers. And a lot of them aren't biodegradable. And even if they are biodegradable, they take a long time to degrade. With cloth diapers, usually it's like cotton or other things like that you can use for a long time and reuse them for multiple kids. You can buy them, you can sell them. And you can use them for a long time, and you can even fix them and reuse them for a long, long time. Did I mention a long time? So you don't have to, throw them away a whole bunch in the landfill, and, over time, it's just better for the environment in general. And pro number 5. They're better for your baby. Oftentimes, a lot of diapers still have different toxins inside, different sort of chemicals, especially whatever's inside the absorption part of the diaper. I don't know what that's called, what's inside for disposable diapers, but like those bead things, they absorb a lot of pee. And inside there are chemicals. So with cloth diapers, there's things like cotton, hemp, microfiber, things that are a lot more natural. I don't know if microfiber is natural, but in general, it's so much less toxins inside and just better for your baby's butt. And the environment too. Oh, and one more pro, I guess kind of a 6th one, I'll just add in. I haven't experienced this yet, so I don't know, but a lot of people say that if you cloth diaper, it's better for your child when they try to potty train. I guess it's because they're used to the feeling of like the wetness. Not really sure. We'll have to see. I mean, it's in a lot of pro and con lists and it's been on there, so I will let you know. Okay, con number 1, cost. Now, I know, you're like, wait a minute, you just said it's a pro. Well, it can be a con too. And the reason is cloth diapers can save you money if you buy one, good small stash one time and that's it. However, a lot of people who get into cloth diapering, they think, oh, this is a cute print. I want to try this brand. I want to try that. And then you tend to buy a lot of cloth diapers. And if you're buying them new because, oh, I want a new print, I want a new diaper, those can become pretty expensive. So if you're smart, it's not a con. But if you want to, it can become very expensive to cloth diaper. Con number 2. It's kind of related to the pro about never running out of diapers. Well, you can run out of diapers if you don't follow a strict washing schedule. It's kind of a con because you have to have a strict washing like schedule routine and you have to follow it. Typically I wash every say 2 days. Sometimes I can maybe last it 3, but then that means I'm getting close to like my last diaper, which is not good. So you definitely have to follow a strict washing routine. And if you don't, you will run out of diapers. And then what are you going to do? You have to have an emergency, maybe disposable diaper ready till you can wait until your laundry's done. So I think that's kind of one con. A lot of people just don't have time to follow a really strict laundry routine since you already have your own laundry, plus then you're adding one more thing, which is too much. So that's kind of a con. Con number 3. Trial and error. When you first try cloth diapers, yes, in general, I like them. However, the first time that I tried cloth diapers, oh, it was a big trial and error process to see what type fit our son, what was the best ones, what ones didn't leak, how to snap them properly, what to wash them in. We have pocket diapers and just that sort of thing, like overnight, a lot of leaking problems, stuff like that. It definitely took a few months of figuring out what's best. Now I'm totally good with cloth diapers for sure. But when you first month, 2 months, just trying to figure all that out, definitely you can get sick of leaks and all these other things. But now I like them. But I would say that definitely as a con is they can have a lot of leaks if you don't figure it out right away. Con number 4. It takes a lot of space. Maybe this one's kind of a superficial con, I guess, but if you have a diaper bag, just like a regular one, this is what we have. So if you have that, cloth diapers, they're pretty thick, much more than a disposable. Disposable diapers, let's say you have about this size, that's probably, I don't know, maybe 6 disposable diapers. With cloth diapers, that's maybe 2. So if you go out and you're trying to put things in your diaper bag, meaning you can maybe only fit, like in mine here, I would say maybe 3 and maybe max 3. Well, maybe 4 if I don't have too many other things I need to put in there. Plus you have to have a wet bag as well. So I think that's kind of a con in the sense of it just takes a lot of room. You have to, keep a wet bag in there as well. Plus just it's easier in general with disposable diapers. The last con, I'm not really sure if it's a combination of all of them, but it's just convenience. With cloth diapers, it is easy kind of, but at the same time, it can be a big challenge with cloth diapering. Just because, you have to, put all of these diapers, you have to wash them, you have to, take care of poo, you have to figure out where you're going to wash if you're traveling, you have to keep dirty diapers in your bag with you if you're going out and about, or just keep them somewhere in your house. There's leaking problems, so just kind of, it's not convenient. Whereas disposable diapers, you put it on, once it's done, it lasts much longer. It holds more pee, which is kind of maybe another con with cloth diapers, is you have to change them more often. Maybe you have 6 pros and 6 cons, whatever. But yes, you definitely do have to change cloth diapers more often compared with disposables. So that's kind of another con. It's just not convenient in general. So those are my 6 and 6, I guess, pros and cons for cloth diapering. So, do I think the pros outweigh the cons or vice versa? I would say definitely the pros outweigh the cons. In all honesty, I like cloth diapering for sure. I save so much money. It's not always the most convenient, for sure it's not, but in general, I like it much better. I think it just works better, it fits our life. Now, I want to emphasize this. Yes, I believe cloth diapering, you definitely should try it. Everybody should. However, if your family maybe is just too busy or you have other issues, whatever the reason is cloth diapering doesn't fit your family, that is fine. Do not feel pressured that you have to cloth diaper. I know a lot of people just have cloth diapering is one more stress in their life and they can't handle that. Maybe you work a lot and you're just way too busy to figure out adding in one more thing to your laundry routine. Or, I don't know, you already have another issue and just mentally you can't handle trying to figure out trial and error with cloth diapers. That is fine. It may work for us, but maybe it's not going to work for you. So I just want to emphasize you don't have to cloth diaper. But if you want to cloth diaper, let me know what other topics you want related to cloth diapering. Do you want to know what type do we like and we have? Laundry routine, when we travel? Let me know. All right, thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.